Oh yeah, oh shoot. Well, good afternoon. Bobby Lee here with Hurricane Creek Farms. Yeah, rare afternoon start to a video, mainly due to my COVID, issues last week, having to miss some work. So had to go into the office this morning, do some procedures and whatnot that had to be rescheduled. Yeah, stuff that just couldn't be put off too much longer. But anyway, enough of that. As soon as I got out of the office, about 11 or so, we drove about an hour north, grabbed our Prolix, our liquid protein supplement. I'm gonna get it put into the lick wheel feeder where cows will have that free choice to go along with their hay, and then a little bit of mixed feed that we're feeding them all winter. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching. Reminder, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Why wouldn't you be subscribed? Doesn't cost you anything, helps us out, we appreciate it. Yeah, we use the black truck. And if you watched the last video, yep, you may have guessed it, the white truck, it's no more. We'll say it went back to Missouri. When I bought it, it came out of Missouri. It's going back to kind of south central Missouri. Gentleman did buy it, so now we're truck shopping. Unfortunately for me, I've now found two that were exactly what I wanted, which are, they're kind of unique because they're starting a lot of trucks, those beds on them, those lift arms, especially that meet all the criteria I want as far as mileage and crew cab and that sort of thing. But they both sold. I call about a truck, I inquire about it, and then they're like, well, let me stop you right there. That truck's actually gone. So keep my eyes out. Because another thing we got to do here in a little while is get on the tractor and take hay up the road, because I don't have a truck to use for that, which is not the end of the world. Nice cab tractor, radio, heat, but it's not quite as quick and convenient. But anyway, I'm mumbling, I'm rambling. Let's get some liquid feed put in the feeder. Not really a good way to drive out in the pasture here. No! I think I can back the truck up just a little better spot. Get close enough to do it right there. It's gonna be close. She's flowing in there. 240 gallons right at it, 239 I think to be exact. I believe these things will hold just under 300, so there's not a good way to drive out into the pasture, so put it kind of right here along the fence. Just makes it easy. We can pick that thing up with the tractor, but it is awfully heavy when it's full. But anyway, we'll see. We're probably going to have an audience here for too long. They're going to be wondering what we're doing. And then they'll quickly be pretty excited that, hey, they've got some liquid protein. While we're waiting on that to empty out, it kind of starts flowing slowly, especially if you don't really have it elevated. We're going to unroll a bale of hay. Confident we don't have more in there than the feeder can hold, but we might be making a mess if we ain't watching out. But yeah, they're ready to eat. They still got a few rolls of hay. Well, they got a bit of the feeder. The lick wheel feeder, some of the hay that it got wet and whatnot, but the real good stuff, they hadn't had any, maybe in about 24 hours now, so they should be pretty eager to eat this. All right, let's take off. All right, that's it. A little cord there off. Alright. Figured out, yeah. Of course, you got the red, white, and blue. Go buy your patriotic bail net wrap at agzaga.com. You can use discount code TALKDIRT. The Talk Dirt to Me podcast. All caps, all one word. But yeah, got that red, white, and blue bail net wrap. As long as I have the red on this side, that way it unrolls just right. If you got it the other way around, the hay doesn't unroll very easily. You have to drive like 1.5 miles to get to finally all unroll. It's annoying, but we figured that out. Used our brains on that one. But anyway, one of the many benefits of using patriotic bail net wrap. Obviously the most important being you look patriotic. You are patriotic. You don't just look patriotic. But anyway, let them enjoy that, and then we're gonna go ahead and here in a bit fill up. Yeah, there's 5 hay feeders in here. Put some hay in those, and also have to run up the road and put out some hay. All with roughly, well, not even 2 more hours of daylight. Not really at all. We need more of an elevation change over here. Just annoying. May just about have to pick it up with the tractor and pull up here to get the rest of it to come out of there with any sort of efficiency. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. We got most of the weight off there. It won't be too heavy to pick it up. That is what we're gonna do. We'll just unhook it right there and do that. I made a little bit of a mess unhooking. Didn't have the camera on, but yeah, hard not to do that. So yeah, we'll get it picked up out of here. That way we can come up with the tractor and pick it up high, and should make it easy. Still not flowing out of there too fast. Probably just be patient. I think I'm gonna lift it up, maybe tilt it over just a little bit, and maybe dump the whole darn thing on the ground. But if we do, y'all will be watching. Yeah, I knew I'd end up with liquid feed on me at some point. Right there on the eyeglasses. But yeah, she's flowing on out of there pretty good now. I can do this without making an enormous mess. That's fine, the cows will lick that off once they're no longer preoccupied with all that hay. But yeah, she's flowing on out of there now. This is reason like number 6,000 why you always want to buy the loader option on the tractor. If you're thinking about getting a tractor and you're not sure if you need a loader or not, and like if you're buying a new one and it's like, well, we could put one on there or not, or even if you're buying used, when you're searching, filter for the ones that have a loader. And you think, oh, we just use it to feed hay. Maybe put the bucket on there, move a little gravel. No, use it for lots of things that you wouldn't even think about, stuff like this. But anyway, yeah, and about to use it to go up and down the road, which is not the end of the world, but it is annoying. Tractor's low on fuel, got like a quarter of a tank, which would be enough to get us up the road and back. But I need to go get some fuel at some point. I'm gonna get annoyed about not having the bell bed truck, probably sooner rather than later. We've currently got enough cattle up there with, what's that, 26 head, that we're having to feed or hay to them roughly twice a week, down from 3 times a week. But yeah, good news is I do have 2 dealers that are looking for me those exact trucks, because those 2 dealers had the exact truck I wanted and it just sold before I could get on the phone with them. So I told them, find me another one like that and I'll buy it. Yeah, after I got done crying with them on the phone over them selling the other trucks. But no, not really. I didn't cry, but was disappointed. And they were nearly identical trucks because I'm looking for something very specific. But anyway, random ramblings as we fill up the liquid feeder. Let's see. You can see it's filled up to about right there. Of course, the ground's not perfectly level, but the tote is basically empty. I'll tilt it over, run every last little drop of that out of there that we can get out, and then we'll be on to put some more hay out. Ooh, almost tilted it too far. Oh, just for a second there, I was about to dump the whole thing off there, which at this point is pretty much empty, but I'd probably tear the tote up doing that. Well, she's still running out of there. Oh yeah, oh shoot. Well, all right, let's assess what we got. Go from here. Dadgummit. Guess what we're probably gonna do. Oh wow, yeah. Yep, that's the end of that tote. Dadgummit. Well. Alright, probably just need to drive the tractor out here. Gonna have to use the tractor to get it off that post. Oh my goodness, I knew I should have tilted it back some. Just getting in a hurry. Yep. Well, I mean, those totes aren't outrageously expensive or anything. We probably won't need it again until next winter, because we usually just have to fill this thing up once. But yeah, not a complication I was looking to run into today. Well, okay. looks like we escaped that mishap not too poorly. One tote gonna be out of commission. See a big gash in it there. I guess we could technically go fill it up about halfway. We're not gonna do that. Like I just said, we have to drive about an hour to do it, or to get it. We're gonna drive that far. We want a full one. We should be able to find another one of these things. They're pretty cheap. And like I say, hopefully we won't need another one until this time next year, basically. But yeah, have to tear something up or have something go wrong. So if that's the worst thing that happens today, then we're gonna be all right. And the feeder is gonna be just about full. If those of you who've never seen a lift wheel work, you can see, because it hasn't been spun, no molasses or crow licks on it right there. You don't have to go very far this way, and there it is. So the cows just keep sitting here licking it and then just turning that wheel, and that wheel runs, you know, all the way down to the bottom of the feeder, and they get the feed like that. Of course, they can't just sit there and just slurp it up and drink it. So that kind of limits their intake, keeps them from over consuming. But anyway, that's pretty much empty. Yes, now we've got gates open and all. We've got to pull the tractor out here. Let's go ahead and feed hay here first, and then go up the road. Let the last few drops run out of there, but yeah, full, that was just over $700 worth of feed. So yeah, thankfully, which we wouldn't have ever picked it up like that. Probably couldn't have picked it up that high when it was full. So I mean, I doubt we spilled more than a gallon of the 239 or so that were in there. So I won't say no harm, no foul, but no major harm anyway. One slightly bent fence post, but that's nothing new. Even though it's only like 4.5 miles or so up the road, I can already tell I'm gonna get really annoyed having to run hay up here with the tractor maybe 2+ times a week. So yeah, really need to find a truck. Which one of the dealers that I guess had the first truck that I really liked has got pretty much the exact truck I just sold yesterday. You know, just like 17 years newer and about 110,000 less miles. Which the one problem with that is I really would like to go to a full crew cab. With the kids and just with all the junk, you know, nobody drives an extended cab anymore. But I don't know. Otherwise, the truck's perfect. It's everything I want. See, I'm not sure how patient I'm going to be if I don't find a crew cab. Because yeah, I'm gonna get tired of running up and down the road with this tractor. But I have talked to somebody who may want to buy these remaining 13 heifers, and so obviously if we get rid of them, we'll probably get to where we're only having to bring hay up here maybe once a week. But then as I say that, here within the next 10 days or so, we're gonna get our calves weaned at home. Should have already done that, but kind of the logistics of everything and where to put them has held us up. If we get these heifers out of here, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring those weaned calves down here. So we'll be right back in a situation where we got enough animals, you know, down here, enough mouths to feed that we're gonna have to bring hay multiple times a week. So anyway, that's me whining about not having the bale bed truck. But anyway, it's nearly dark. We're about 30 minutes till sunset. Let's get these, wrap off these two and get them dropped in these feeders and then get back home before it gets dark. We got plenty of lights, but still just don't like having a tractor on the road after dark. People drive like idiots. Got a crowd eating on the front one. Y'all get out of the way. Get that one dropped. Get this ring put over here on this one. A lot of times they just want to like run into it and rub up on it and rough it up. Don't make a mess for old hay in just a minute or two if you don't get a ring around it. This is good hay. This one came out of the barn. You better enjoy this one. One went over there, wasn't in the barn, but it was some of the last cutting, so it hadn't been rained on many times. Tell you what, I just about gotten hot earlier. It's like I'm gonna have to come out of this vest. Now that sun's getting low, it's cooling off quickly. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, my sunglasses covering up. Again, the new hat. One of the 2 new hat designs. Hey, appreciate y'all that have already gone on to the website, hurricanecreek.farm, and bought the hats and the shirts. I'm actually not wearing a shirt, just wearing long sleeves, but yeah. Then we have a few orders there as soon as we put that video up, but can't tell you how thankful we are for them. I mailed orders to, I think, 5 different states today. Really awesome. Appreciate y'all doing that. Rest of y'all, I don't know what you're waiting on. Get on there, take advantage of the free shipping, pick you out a hat, pick you out a shirt, pick you out 2 shirts. Somebody got 2 shirts and 2 hats, that's even better. But, yep, supporting me, supporting the local businesses that helped us make those. Appreciate it. We'll get it shipped to you in time for Christmas. But anyway, all right. One thing about when you're filming GoPro, you get really talented at doing things one-handed, because hey, you gotta hold that camera with one hand, right? There we go. Committed to bringing y'all the content. Okay, so anyway, what else can I complain about? I don't know. Not much. It's a beautiful day. The sun starts to set over there. And that's a pretty picture right there, isn't it? Sun setting right behind those heifers. Those heifers sure are pretty. So if anybody's interested, like I said, got one fella's interested. He's a little further away than is ideal. But hey, he wants to pay to ship them. We'll get them to him, but I don't know. Anybody else interested? They are still for sale. Heck, we might even sell some of the crossbreds. I could be talking, it's like I say, everything's for sale, except for like my wife and kids. But yeah, somebody wanted a few crossbreds that are bred, they could probably have them too for the right price. But anyway, get that bale drop, get a ring on it, we gotta get back home. Still gotta put out a roll of hay for the bulls too, but I wanted to get up here before it got dark. All right, we're gonna cheat and use the tractor to pick up this hay ring. I'm not crazy about doing that all the time, just because it's a little rougher on them. Well, especially when I do things like that. But in the interest of time, we're gonna go ahead and do it. 2 is been well documented, talked about. Had COVID last week. I guess quarantine officially ended like 3 or 4 days ago. I still do not feel quite like myself. Just have not run a fever in like, I don't know. Today's Wednesday, since like Friday. It's like 5 days, but just feel puny, a little bit weak, just not myself. Yeah, that's my excuse for why I'm using a tractor to move the hay rings. But anyway, somebody from British Columbia just tried to call me. May not return that one. Appreciate any of our Canadian friends that are watching. I know we do have some. But I don't know. If one of y'all just called me from British Columbia, leave a voicemail. If it's something legit, I will call you back. Mr. Gray Squirrel, you just gonna sit there and bark at me? See him right there. You're just sitting there barking at us. We'll get the steers fed, and then we just got to decide then if we're going to clean stalls tonight or just do it in the morning. I ought to do it tonight. I probably will talk myself into it. I can do it at 5 in the evening, or I can do it at 5 in the morning. And you can see some of them have gone to the hay rings. Some of them still eating what we unrolled. That's still the one thing I struggle with just a little with the unrolling hay. Yes. I want them to clean that up. So we probably won't unroll another one until it looks like that one's pretty well cleaned up. But anyway, look at them. All 9 of them in there ready to be fed. Which, because I wasn't working this afternoon, I'm getting this done right before dark. But I got off the phone with the electrician just a minute ago. Because on a normal weekday, or a weekday where I am at work, It's 4:52. I'm not home for at least another hour. It is beyond dark. I'm having to use the old Milwaukee spotlight, which works great. But they're gonna be here tomorrow to at least get started. I don't know if they'll get done. So the Lord will say, let there be light for us here. We'll be able to get that, get them fed. And two, this pretty much every morning, maybe not on the weekends, we're feeding in the mornings before daylight. So that will be super nice. Still don't know about the concrete. Concrete guy, when he gave me the quote, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, it sounded like they weren't terribly far out, but yeah, pretty much all of you know if you've dealt with any kind of construction lately. Yeah, nothing is happening super quick these days. Okay, they are fed. Yeah, black one over there. He's the shyest, but even he these days, he doesn't run back off out there like he did a week ago, which I'm trying to think what day it is. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, he and the kind of Hereford looking in there both officially been here for a week. But yeah, hope by tomorrow, maybe not by tomorrow, at the end of the week anyway, come down here, flip on a switch, have this thing lit up like it's, you know, noon. But anyway, they don't have any hay, but I'm trying to think that the first group has been on feed now for 2 weeks. That's, I think, usually the protocol. What it calls for is first 10 to 14 days, keep them some hay, some roughage. After that, they're on straight grain pretty much. But anyway, rambling on about that. It's dark. I think I am gonna try to clean stalls real quick. Y'all probably don't wanna watch that. Again, thank y'all for, yeah, folks that have gone online, grabbed you a hat, grabbed you a shirt, grabbed one or more of each. Appreciate that. The rest of you check it out, hurricanecreek.farm. We tonight, we're getting a little bit exotic with our beef tonight. I've got a beef heart thawed out. I was just gonna cook it like just any other steak, you know, cut it up. I think I'm actually gonna make fajitas with it. I know most of you can't just go out and buy a beef heart. Maybe some specialty grocery stores, but we had a couple left over from steers from back in the spring. Needed to eat them. So we're gonna do that. I won't tell the kids and the wife till after they've eaten it. Just because that'll kind of weird them out, but it's muscle, just like, I shouldn't say just like, I guess we'll have a small little science or veterinary lesson. 3 types of muscle in the body. You have smooth muscle, you have skeletal muscle, and you have cardiac muscle. The meat, as we think of it, what we eat when we're eating a steak, a roast, ground beef, we're eating skeletal muscle, almost, I would say always. But cardiac muscle eats very well as well. We always eat our deer hearts. Come think of it, I don't know that I've ever eaten beef heart, but we're having beef heart fajitas tonight, and y'all know what we want y'all to do. Y'all eat beef and God bless. See y'all next time. And right here in the twilight, got the first of them that came up here and decided to check out the lick wheel feeder. So I'm sure the rest of them will discover it's full of feed again here over the next day or two.